What's up everybody and welcome to a new video. So I just took a trade on the 15-second chart and I figured I'd share it with you guys. So following yesterday's model, the one when we sweep a zone, a valid zone. So we had this valid zone, we call it zone 1. We sweep it and then we break structure again in here, right? So this is now our high probability moneymaker zone, okay? So we grab our fibs, okay? And here when I saw these huge down candles that were like we needed to close under this to confirmation. So I just decided to put the limits at the 50%, and the trade went to TP minutes later, or maybe just 1 minute later. Okay, so price then went down. Okay, it went down, and they swept a low, right, with the wick. Okay, so when this happened, we had this order block responsible of this sweep, okay? Then we close above this order block, and this order block was the one that caused this break, okay? So price mitigated it, and they went up, okay? So they went up here. We had this unmitigated zone, right? The trade we took created the zone in here, right? And here you needed to be like very cautious, and you needed to have good eyes. So you had confirmation in here, right? So we had this down candle, it put this high, right? So we close under it in here, okay? So price mitigates the 50%, as I always tell you, right? So they usually go back to the 50% one more time. And now you can take this trade like this, and you have more probability in your side because it's now confirmed, okay? You can be greedy and put your stop in here, but in this case, I think spread would have taken you out. Or just try to cover some points above, okay? It will work, right? Now, they swept this low, right? So they broke the order block that was responsible of sweeping that low, right? Let's look at the M1. Okay, so they also broke the order block that was responsible of taking this low on M1 as well. So maybe it's time for more bullishness for now, okay? Now let's go back to the 5-second or 30. Let's see what's happened. So we had this breaker setup, like price respected this unicorn in here. Price came back, accumulated, and more up, okay? So this is now maybe the start of some money maker setups, some bullish ones, right? Let's see stuff happen live, okay? So we have this zone, right? Did it have some order blocks under? Let's see on the M1. So this mitigated this order block. But in M1, if you can see closely, so this was a sweep on M1. So we never confirmed this zone, right? But on M15, it's a zone. But in this time, if it wants to work, right, I will demand in confirmation. Okay, so it won't work, right? Surprise, surprise. Because of the sweep on M1, it was not a zone. Okay, so maybe we sweep down again and then go back. Maybe price just wants to play. So it was a rangy day. Beautiful somehow if you took the right money makers, but I didn't like the range today, to be honest. Okay, we were just playing. Then price stop hunted somehow, and they go up. Now they go down. They win nothing, to be honest. But let's review now the day. Okay, so we start trading at 11. Okay, so we start trading at 11. Do we have a valid zone? Yes, this one, right? Your first setup should have been a win, right? I don't care. Your first setup should have been a win and you're done for the day. You make something and you go out. Okay? Now, if you are a DGen, right? I know you are guys like to gamble and stay on the charts, right? So the moment we wick into this, we closed under this zone. So say another win in here, okay? Then we closed under this zone in here. It's missed you. It would have missed you here, I think. Let's see. Yes, it was a miss, okay? Then price created another zone. This one was a win, okay? Then price created another zone. And this one was a miss as well, right? Another zone again. Another miss, okay? Another zone here. This one was a W, a big W, right? A price created also zones going down if you are about that life, right? Then we got this huge zone, right? But let's see. So we had this zone in here, price broke above and then retraced, okay? So this was a loss. Let's count it as a loss, right? Although I don't like the V-shaped recoveries a lot, but let's count it as a loss, okay? So this was a valid loss, right? Now price flipped bullish, okay? Not creating anything. And we had our last zone, right? But price never dipped into it, okay? So it never dipped into it. Created this stop hand, going down. We close above this, right? We never dip into this zone again. That's why I told you that price was messy today. We create this zone. We don't dip into it again, right? No, they were just playing. We create this zone. We accumulated a lot. Then we mitigated, right? But unfortunately, they just wicked it by a tick and they closed, okay? So if you saw, right, so here we have our crazy model. So we have this valid zone. We validated here, we close, then we take its high, then we broke again. So even though we were counter side or counter trend, this was our zone, sorry. The 1-to-1 was given, okay? So this is our 1-to-1. Now, we close above, right? So we don't do nothing because we took already our 1-to-1. We close above, we don't mitigate anything, and then we break structure again. So this is now our new zone, and it gave the 1-to-1, okay? So here we took a higher time frame high. So it is also lunch. Okay, let me see. Yes, so it was lunch high. Okay, we take it, and I'm not about taking any zones after we sweep lunch highs like that. Okay, so the moment we close under this down candle, for me it signals price wants to reach maybe lunch lows. Okay, so price went down. Okay, and then they created our favorite zone, so the one we took. Okay, so this was our beautiful win. So I'm always waiting for those zones to get created, to be honest. I stopped trading anything else, because all I need is 1 or 2 trade with high probability like this and be done for the day. Okay, so see, so we had this zone and price swept the zone, and the sweep was responsible of going more down. Okay, so whenever you see the sweep, please be careful, because those sweeps are crazy for reversals. It's a crazy sign for reversal. Okay, so I think we reviewed about everything today. Like, I reviewed the day on the 15-second chart, so we had more setups to look at. On the M1, not too much. Price was just lazy to do whatever. Okay, so they just were playing. Okay, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I want it to be still short, and I know you guys don't like to watch big videos. So yeah, see you guys in the next video. Ciao.
If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any futures update. And if you want to dive deeper into the Moneymaker setup, check out the playlist that will pop up in the end screen. It's packed with everything you need to get started. Remember, everything I do is free, including our thriving Discord community. Join us and let's keep growing together. Ciao ciao.